What it do? What it do? Like to welcome y'all to another episode of Hip Hop Raise Me the Blog.com. My name is CEO Dream, and this is my motherfucking boy Jay Hustle. This
What
is
it do?
look,
What it
man,
do?
it's about the knowledge, the culture, and the lifestyle. You feel me? So look, you got 44 states have banned or are in the process of banning Black History Month in the schools. So we want to chop it up about that. We want to see what y'all say, what y'all think about that. Any of y'all tuning in, we want to thank you just for tuning in. We here, we trying to put it together. So look, man, you know, we like to welcome y'all to the hip hop raise me the blog.com. You know, Jay Hustle, let the people know what we got going on.
You know, it's the place where you get all your current events, especially music, from the birth of it to present times.
Facts,
You can always
facts,
check
facts.
out hiphopraismetheblog.com. We got it on
Mm-hmm.
Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, whatever you, whatever's your preference. Because I know
Facts,
some
facts,
people got
facts,
their
facts.
preferences of how they look for, what they look for.
Yeah, exactly. So we here, you know, we want to apologize for not being on in quite some time. We had to get our bearings together. Life start beating people up, so we gotta shake it and bake it and do what we gotta do, man. So look, man, we like y'all to tune in, man. We got some things, and got a big, good brother that's gonna come on, and he gonna share with us a little bit more about what's going on in these 44 states, preferably, but not preferably, excuse me, specifically Florida and Texas. However, it started off in Alabama, so we want to talk about that. So any of y'all tuning in, we appreciate y'all, man. Hit the like button, share it with your peoples, man. This is something that we need to speak about. Um, the question is 44 states. All right. We're gonna show this right here. Let the people see this, see the ticker. Let me hide this. That's why I'm doing it on it. All right, there we go. 44 states have banned or are in the process of banning Black History Month in the classrooms of our schools. Now, what does this mean for the future of our children? Now, Jay Hustle, you having a children that are in school, public school. Um, what is your thoughts on this particular situation? Even though New York hasn't banned it with them other states,
We
but
got
they
a
are
heavy
40. Yeah, this is 44 states. That's a lot of states. You know. So, what do you think, bro? How you as a parent and having children as so young that are in school and learning. Do you feel like Black History Month should be omitted from the classroom?
Say that again, brother. It had clipped out real quick.
Oh, though I was asking, do you feel like Black History Month should be omitted from the classroom?
Nah, I think it should be kept. Like, why would
I
you take that away? Even though, a lot of the history that is being taught in school is not
Yeah.
the direct right
Mhm.
history. But
Mhm.
why take that from us?
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree.
America, without black people, this nation wouldn't even be built the way it's built.
And you definitely making some key points right there because you know it ain't no secret. This country was built off the backs of black slaves,
The labor was crazy.
labor, and not just black slaves. Let's talk about the
All
Irish.
types
Let's
of,
talk about the
also
Chinese.
Irish. Yeah,
You know,
yeah. And it just don't fall on us. But
yeah, exactly.
the topic is erasing that
Yeah,
in the education system, which to me is like a, I don't know, it's like a gift and a curse. Because
Yeah, I totally agree. It
in the
definitely is a
same
gift and a
sense,
curse.
in the
Hmm.
same sense, is like y'all already not teaching the right history.
I
You know what
agree.
I'm saying?
I
If
agree.
you
I
really want
agree.
the real history of black, you got to do your own research and stuff like that. It's not, you're
Hmm.
not gonna be taught it in school. They're gonna hit you with the Christopher Columbus nonsense.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I totally agree. You know,
So
so we coming from countries that we come from, and then we come to this country, and we wind up seeing all the ills of racism. And I tell people in New York, we got this invisible racism going on in New York. You know,
it's everywhere.
it's everywhere, but
It's
however,
everywhere.
it's more upfront in other places. Here,
Yeah. Hey,
we got money. If you got money, you can be able to escape a lot of that. But
I'm very privy to the fact that, I mean, I could drive around and don't see a Confederate flag.
yeah, yeah, we're privy to that.
Not
But
saying you won't.
but
Not
but
saying you won't.
you
Certain
definitely
areas
will
you
if you go
drive
to certain
past and be like,
areas.
all
Then
right,
yeah,
but it's not
yeah,
as heavy as certain states like Texas and, you know what I mean. Certain places you driving through, you like, what the fuck? Well, where I'm at.
yeah, yeah. I agree. I
Excuse
agree.
my
You
language
know,
too.
yeah, definitely. But yeah, hustle. Um, I've noticed, especially with Alabama. Alabama is like basically leading the race with that. Um, they propose different things and shit. So I want to share with you what I learned. You know what I'm saying?
And
Basically from
ain't
what I
that
was
one of the
looking at.
that was one of the places that was like heavily segregated too, right?
Yeah, they had a lot going on over there, man. You know what I'm saying? They had a lot going on over there, man. So it definitely is a lot of history within Alabama. Many of them southern states, many Midwest states, it's a lot of states, bro. And 44 last count. And this article was literally done in February of this year, you know. So I'm gonna read a little bit, share a little bit from what this article read. It came from, it's from BET News, where it says America and Black the plan to erase Black history forever. Now, see which states are passing laws that could prohibit the truthful teaching of American history. All right. Now, one of the most controversial topics being argued across the political today involves state lawmakers and politicians who have combined efforts to ensure that African American history courses stay out of the classroom. Now, across the nation, historians, educators, parents, and others are protesting that Black history deserves to be taught and not just relegated to 1 month of the year. Now, University of Buffalo professor LeGarrette King is the director for the Center for Kindergarten through 12 Black History and Racial Literacy Education. He believes that teaching Black history is important because it allows children to see humanity in each other. Now, what is your take on that, my brother?
Well, the kids got to learn
Hmm.
something of their background.
I mean,
Is
you know how the saying goes: if you don't know,
it's not just
if you
one
don't know
race
where you
out
come
there.
from, yeah. But if you don't know where you coming from, you don't know where you
Where you
going, right?
going exactly?
That's always been something that people have always mentioned, and many of us have been stripped of our true culture, no matter where we may come from. Some may have more culture than others,
Straight off them
and
ships.
yeah. So
Straight off them ships, it was erased.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
so
Some try to keep it, some kept it
yeah,
alive and stuff like that.
yeah,
Stuff with the
and
roots, but
luckily there were, you know many of our ancestors who was able to keep the culture alive, you know and
and it's sad it had to be in secrecy.
yeah, I agree, I agree, you know, and it the racial, the racial stigma of this country is weird because I want to read a little more of what they were saying. They say at last count, 44 states have started debating whether to introduce bills that will limit what schools can teach about race, American history, gender identity, and sexual orientation. So I'm gonna stop right there. All right. So it's it's so many years that people have fought for equality, fought for equal rights, just to be able to be considered a citizen,
A
and
citizen facts.
not even just not they labeled us second class citizens, or you was not a citizen at all at one point in time. So it's like, it's weird when you think about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely weird when you think about it. It's like they introducing different lifestyles to the children. You know, they introducing different lifestyles to the children. So everybody deserves to be respected. Everybody deserves, you know, fireworks going on. Yeah, but everybody deserves, you know, respect. I may not agree everything you may do, but I'm gonna still respect you. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
That's a
this
fact.
is where we at right now. We can't, we can't be ignorant to nothing. We can't be ignorant to the fact. We gotta be towards everybody. As long as you don't cross boundaries, and as long as you don't cross boundaries in the line of disrespect. I'm gonna always respect you. You know, but just the introduction of what they say, what need to be, what could be taught and what shouldn't be taught. Identity,
I feel like it's going
like we're
back
living in
to
some different times now.
if it feels like it's going back to the time where blacks couldn't be taught at all. You didn't have a right to an
It
education.
seems like that, right? We
You
didn't have
feel
a
me?
right
Like
to
that's how
education.
like you didn't have a
Yeah,
right to an
yeah,
education. Like
yeah. Yo, and the weird thing is, one thing I learned is, right. Okay, the blacks wasn't able to, know how to read, right?
all right.
So all right. So
So if you
you
was a
kept,
black that knew how to read, all right, you was special back then.
not even special. You was,
You was a gem.
but you was quiet at the
Of
same
course,
time.
secrecy.
Because
But
knowledge is
that
infinite,
was
right? So
we're not gonna take too. Some of that was either from good whites that was teaching them.
yeah, I agree. There were
You see, you
there
can't take
there
from
there
that
there,
either.
there, there were some who didn't agree with what was taking place with, with our people, and they got dubbed the name abolitionists and things of that sort.
Mhm.
So there were
Shout
many
outs to them
who,
though.
yeah, shout outs to them. I mean, to be honest, just reading about things like that let me know that there were some
Yeah,
good people out there in the
honestly, when
world.
I hear shit like that, it made me feel a little better.
Yeah,
Cause when you start
definitely.
watching shit like that, you start feeling the way. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You
You
start
do,
feeling the
like,
way.
yo, I remember back in the days, bro. They used to have this Martin Luther King movie come on when I was a kid. And I remember crying afterwards. I'm like, oh, the white people killed Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? That's the way, you
You
young,
look at, I know.
you gonna, that's what you gravitating to, because that's once you
That's what
actually
you
paying
seeing. Like
attention.
you
Yeah,
not really seeing the itty bitty pieces in betweens. What
yeah,
you seeing? That's
yeah.
you
You not,
seeing the
yeah.
direct.
You don't know. You know. It took me till I got older to find out what really happened to him, and it was like, wow, like how could you do that, all of that? You know what I'm saying? And you know. the guy that went to prison for that and all of that, and he shot him, but they saying he wasn't the one who actually killed him. So we ain't trying to be no conspiracy
That's what I
theorists.
say. Conspiracy theories.
No conspiracy theories, but they say the proof is in the pudding. They say he was being examined, and you know the um the surgeon at hand did the dirty deed.
Yeah, I seen something like that too.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
seen something like that too. They've been ain't want us to be great.
Yeah, facts, 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 facts. You know what I'm saying? But look, we'll read some more. They say critical race theory, CRT. All right,
Hmm.
is the thing that intimidates them so. The concept explores the idea that racism isn't just the byproduct of bias, hate, and discrimination, but also embedded in the legal, political, and sociological framework of this country. As a result, advanced placement, Black history courses are being watered down to accommodate this perpetual insecurity that the truth may be exposed to those who don't already know it or simply cannot handle it. Now, when you hear the words "the black man is God," when you hear "the black man is God," you know, I wish I had a couple of my God body, friends on here to elaborate more on that, you know, because I don't want to speak ill of nothing. And I want to be on point whatever I'm speaking on. I want to give you like here, look, just look above us. When you look above us, what you gonna see? Look, hip hop raised me the blog.com, where it's about the knowledge, the culture, and the lifestyle. And which I need to understand about that is we try to bring accurate information. No gossip shit. We try to give accurate information. You know, um, I hope y'all tuning in. I definitely hope y'all tuning in. Those of you, you know, I hope you tuning in. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start sharing this live, and I need y'all to share the live. If you watching this, share the live. If you doing anything, press like. You know, do your thing. I'm about to share this. You know, yeah, man. I'm about to share this. Go into this. We in there. You got one share. It won't let me share that shit. Okay, there you go. It's happening now. Let me share that to the story. All right. You share the live, bro. Share that shit. Go in your phone. You on your phone or you on your computer?
I'm on the PC.
On the PC? Yeah, go on your phone. Share that shit. Share that shit. Um, Matter of fact, let me see if we get some people in here. See who in my inbox right now. Nah, definitely none of them type of people. Yo, rest in peace to Lisette. Rest in peace to Lonnie. You know,
Rest in peace
um,
to Ben.
Ben. Who else we lost? Oh, rest in peace to Samari too. And these are four people that I know that recently passed away. And I'm pretty sure I'm missing someone else. I'm pretty sure I am. I'm missing someone else. However, we're gonna send our condolences to the families of each individual. The loved ones, the friends, and the family of these beautiful souls that was taken away from us, and normalize speaking to your people, yo. Don't go without
Facts.
speaking to your
Facts.
peoples. Sometimes we may have fallouts and shit, but it ain't never that serious. You know,
It's a fact.
if I fight you today, I'm gonna cry at your funeral because I may not got a chance to say, look, I apologize. If I was ever at fault, But yeah, we gonna share this. We gonna share this live. Get the people into it. You know what I'm saying? See you up in here.
Mhm.
Yeah. But where this thing at? Where you at, fool?
Full time Jack move.
Yeah, but we're gonna get back into this thing. I'm just trying to share the content real quick.
But it's crazy how some states got it banned already and some states got it in progress. Like
Yo, 44?
that's damn near the whole. That's damn near America.
Exactly, 44. So man,
The rest of the states is like, all right, we're gonna let them rock.
that's crazy to me, man. That's crazy to me, man. And it's weird that we live in times where people expect certain things to be swept under the rug. Like how? How can you sweep all this under the rug? You know? Okay. Deleon boy. There you go. You add him to the stream. What it do? What it do? What it do?
What's going on, beloved? How you?
I'm great, beloved. How you doing, King?
I can't complain, know what I'm saying? Allah got us up, everything else is secondary, big homie.
That's a fact. That's a
Mhm.
fact. That's a fact. Man, you gotta show your face, homie. You know, we
Oh
don't
shit.
like to talk. We gotta show your face, man.
Hold up. I'm trying to get up on here. Oh, can.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Bless up. Bless up. Ah,
What up,
Yes,
yes,
family? What
intent.
up?
sir.
What
Yes,
up? What up?
intent.
What up?
Yeah.
What up? What
What's
up?
going on, beloved? How you feeling, big bro?
All right. What up, bro?
Man, us
Yeah,
never done.
yeah, yeah. That's a fact, man. But that's that's my brother. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? We family, you feel me? So,
Yes, you have.
you know, that's a fact. So look, man, I want you to expound on the information you gave me earlier.
Well, yeah, basically, you know what I'm saying? They got these folks out there, you know what I'm saying, these good old governors, you know what I'm saying, hating on us, out
Mm-hmm.
there in Texas and Florida, they trying to take away black history out of the textbooks. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
basically, they sitting there promoting homosexuality to these children, also
I ain't even want.
promoting,
I ain't even.
you know what I'm saying, promoting child pornography. You know what I'm saying? These judges and lawyers. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
These same people that's supposed to be safeguarding the people is the same ones that want to tamper with the kids. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed. Agreed. I agree. One
Spike.
time I was watching you know, I was chilling with one of my kids and he's watching a cartoon. I can't remember the name of the cartoon, but I noticed the cartoon had two daddies. So I was like, huh? I said, nah, you can't watch this. And he didn't understand that. But I'm
Yeah.
like, I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. So I can't allow him to partake in that or even view that and think it's okay because they put it in the form of a cartoon, you know.
Hmm.
It's little small tactics that they use
But the funny
to
thing is, there was little shit in our cartoons that we was overseeing too.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
But
Elaborate
the
though.
thing is,
Elaborate. Elaborate.
the thing is, you see now, the thing is with that is, everything is more out there nowadays. It was more in like a hidden text back then. If you knew, you knew. But you
I
see,
mean,
a
but
lot
you
of it
know,
is being exposed. A lot of the shit we used to watch is being exposed now. Certain shit we missed. I didn't like. I'm like, shit blew my mind.
only thing I remember back in the day when I was younger, I just remember like the Woody Woodpecker. What was a little different. You know,
Sesame
uh,
Streets.
and Sesame Street was created in Harlem. It was made for the children. You know what I'm saying? Now, however it may turned out, is something that that's a little bit further than my
Yeah.
knowledge. I can't expound on that one. However, I do remember Popeye. I remember the story behind Popeye. Popeye being American sailor, Brutus being a Russian sailor, and
Exactly.
who were they fighting over?
Mhm.
Oil.
Oil.
Exactly.
So I do
Hidden tech.
remember that it was hidden,
Hidden
but it was
tech.
Definitely.
it, it was plain. It was plain day, and even you could say you could go with the Smurfs. You want to talk about the Smurfs? The Smurfs were all boys,
With one female.
Hmm.
and she was made by Gargamel.
Ain't that something?
And she was made by Gargamel. She was
Hmm.
evil. She was supposed to
Hmm.
lure them, and somehow the good in the Smurfs made her turn into a good girl.
What story that sound like to you?
I don't know. You gotta fill
Adam and
me
Eve.
in. Adam and Eve, but
Yeah.
that Adam and Eve story is crazy. I remember when me and the homie was up north. There was a book I read. What's bothering Owen Minnie? This is the name of
Mm.
this book. All right, Owen Minnie. look, look. What's bothering Owen Minnie? Now the book was crazy. It's about this young kid that was having these wild dreams, and he was abnormal looking. You know, he was just abnormal looking. He put like this. Bro, you may not know who I'm talking about, but Hustle, you know who I'm talking about. He was like a G tall.
Okay, okay.
All
I
right,
get what
Owen
you're
Minnie was like a G tall. So okay, Owen Minnie kept having these dreams of him having to save the world, right? Or some crazy shit, trying to play basketball and all that. He couldn't play ball because he was so short and all that, but he was determined to play ball. He was determined to try to dunk. So he would run and have it and step on his friend's hand, and so he get a boost so he could slam. So Owen Minnie wound up, seeing a lot of the world. But what happened was this dream he kept having, him saving the world, was him running, running into catching a bomb in the airport. Some wild, crazy movie.
Mm.
But the crazy thing is, the mother and the father said that he never had sex with the mother. That Owen Minnie was just born.
What?
Yeah, the book was crazy, bro. The book was
Super
crazy, but
scandalous.
it took me off for what was going on with what we had to face while we was inside. You know what I'm saying? Because we had to deal with racism. We had to deal with um just being oppressed by the establishment.
Brainwashed by the
And
system.
yeah, son. So
That's
you know,
another place where there's a lot of heavy racism too.
oh for
Of
sure.
course.
Like
In the
Let me
mountains.
let me,
bro, let
let
me
me
tell you something. When you young, you don't realize what's going on because your mind is not equipped to even
Grasp
attach
that.
yourself to that shit, to grasp any of that.
There's only a selective few that could, and it depends on like how you raise and
Yeah, it
if.
depends how you raise, but ain't
Mhm.
nobody mama raised them to be in prison.
and exactly. You got to find out shit on your own the hard way.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
the hard way. You may make wrong decisions, but these wrong decisions should not warrant where you taking these children away from their families for X amount of years. You know, like I
Right.
did mad time, right? I get my time back. I was one of the fortunate. But you know how many people I left that ain't wasn't fortunate as me? They started out with me. You
Word.
know, they wasn't
And
fortunate.
some of them ain't make it out, period. Some of them have
Period.
lost their lives behind the wall.
Facts.
Word.
Facts. Facts. So you gotta think about this, man. Black history means a lot. If it wasn't for Black history, it, none of us would even be able to feel proud about who we are. If it wasn't
Exactly.
to know where we came from, to know many of the great feats that many of them faced, and they made it happen. People like Harriet Tubman. Let's talk about Harriet Tubman.
There's blacks
Hmm.
that there's blacks that never thought a change will come.
Look, think about Harriet Tubman, most fearless woman you ever run across, even to hear knowledge of. That she kept going deeper and deeper into the South, bringing slaves to
Waves back.
freedom. She
Some
was so
Hmm.
real
strong
shit.
they called her Moses, nigga.
Some real
Word.
shit right there.
They called her Moses. That's how swift this beautiful black queen was.
Word
You
up.
know?
And when she found the sucker in her midst that was
Oh
playing
yeah.
both sides, she dust
Oh,
their asses off.
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
You know?
And see, we still going through that today.
Yeah.
With people that pretend to be us and working with the oppressors.
Yeah.
The puppets.
You know what I'm saying? And it's been going
Exactly.
on for years. That's like right, you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying, I'm saying us also to come up, saying the 90s and shit like that. Nobody's listen, don't be turning police and no fed, you know what I'm saying, man? That sucker shit. Nigga, them niggas infiltrated everything we did. How you not gonna infiltrate the enemy?
That's a fact. That's a
That's a
fact.
fact. That's a
And a
smart.
lot
That's a
of times,
smart. That's one of the smartest tactics.
you know what I'm saying? And I tell motherfuckers like, anybody else talk about, you know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, the revolution will not be televised. Social media is a revolution. That shit is told all day long, every day, undefeated.
Yeah.
The media is undefeated.
Yeah.
They post in propaganda fuckery all day long, and we suck it up.
Yo, you hear me,
And
bro?
and that's and it goes
Mm.
back and that goes back to what I was gonna say earlier too. Look,
Mm-hmm.
even though if they do ban all of this shit, it's so much stuff that's too much out there now due to the fact of internet that if you really want to learn, you could learn.
You can learn now, right?
You know what I
Look,
mean? If
you
you
Word.
can
want to learn,
learn.
you
You
can
can
learn.
learn
So
everything, bro.
so they could take them out the schools if they want. The
Oh
selective
yeah,
the selective few that do want to learn, you could find this information because it was never given in school anyway.
exactly.
So that's why I was saying it's a gift and a curse because it's good to have
Look,
it. It
look,
makes
look,
us
look,
feel good.
look, look.
February hit.
I'm gonna
We
keep
already
on.
know it's Black History
I'm gonna
Month.
keep so
Know what I
funny with
mean?
you.
But
Look, when
to
I
take
came to
that
this
away is
country,
fucked
I
up.
had a Jamaican teacher named Miss Williams.
Mm.
You hear me, bro?
Uh-huh.
You hear me?
Yeah, I'm listening.
You hear me, bro?
Yep.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Yo, when I came to this country, I had this Jamaican teacher named Miss Williams. That lady taught Black history, yo. She taught Black history to the point where, nigga, I could tell you some shit. You feel me? Teach you
Word.
about Omar Vesey, motherfucking Nat Turner. You know what I'm saying? Well, look, let's
Word.
go back to 1804.
My
They
people.
made me respect Haitians. They made respect Haitians.
Uh-huh.
That lady
But
made me
look,
respect Haitians.
First ones to get the independence.
but you
First
see, niggas, we
ones.
still paying for it to this day though.
Word.
Yo,
That's a
and
fact.
I had a conversation with a Haitian brother recently about that. And I'm
Out of
like, yo,
all the
bro,
places that got their independence, we the ones in the shambles.
they made sure that they would not flourish ever again. I don't know,
Hmm.
like that is crazy. And shout out to your brother. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to your brother. You know what I'm saying? It's my
Yeah, yeah,
boy. Shout out to him, man. If you watching, man, we love you, King.
definitely.
You know, but yeah, yo, shout out to them, man. Shout out to all the different, shades of this blackness, shades of
Mhm.
this melanin,
It
however people want to
comes in
call
so
it.
much colors.
Yeah, and it's amazing that you can get every color from this color, but not in reverse.
Hey, listen, that's because we are the origin of everything. Now, if you pay attention to simple science,
Uh-huh.
this is what we was always taught, right? Love light colors, hate the dark colors. Now, when they say, "Yo, would you like some devil's food cake?" Well, when you think of the devil, you think of something red, not
Yeah,
brown,
yeah,
not chocolate. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Angel shit is white shit all day long.
yeah,
Hmm.
Everything is
yeah,
white is right. I'm like, how is that when everything white is bleached? They take
yeah.
out the
Bleach.
nutrients, the
It's
minerals
between the
that
rules.
go from
Exactly.
flour,
Gem.
sugar, wheat,
Yeah.
everything else. You know what I'm
So
saying?
all that and all that shit kill you. All
Hmm.
all the motherfucking noodles and shit. All that shit kill
Exact,
you.
exactly. But here's the
All that
best
shit
part
turn to
about all of
sugar.
that shit, though, right?
Uh-huh.
They sit up there and tell you, well, you know what I'm saying? Don't let black cats cross your path. Why not, nigga? Shit. Black is
Yeah.
beautiful. Think about
Yeah.
it. We was made in the dark. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, man? We sat in the womb in the darkness for 9 to 8 months.
Not
You know what I'm
8 months.
saying? Some of
Exactly.
us 10 months. Shit
Yeah.
like that. Oh, listen, I'm the black sheep of the family. This is what people don't understand about being a black sheep. The sheep been black. The only thing is white is the fucking wool. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
The skin of the sheep is black.
Yeah.
But see, people don't pay attention to the word games they play. This is why politicians do the shit they do. They say shit to dumb motherfuckers because the dumb motherfucker don't comprehend shit. They run their fucking mouths, talk real spicy. Then when they see a European in a suit, they freeze up. Nigga, have that same energy with them you got with me.
Yeah.
Have that same energy you got with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And them niggas
Yeah.
is scared to death for us all day long. And I tell people all day long, whites, Jews, and whoever else, they beef with each other all day long. But however, when it comes to us, they
Hmm.
band together. Why the fuck we can't do that?
You know,
Everybody, you know what I'm saying?
it's it,
Everybody
it's
don't spend
it's
money with
it,
us unless it's for drugs or sex or
that's
entertainment.
it. That's it. That's crazy. That's a whole nother topic.
Oh, and
Definitely.
That's a whole nother
Definitely.
topic
don't
right
forget the
there.
violence part too.
Yeah, that's what they subscribe to. You know,
Word,
that's what people subscribe
word.
to. Violence. They like violence. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell
You
you
know.
something. You put something godly up, the shit don't get praised unless it's some celebrity doing the shit. However, any type of violence goes viral.
Yeah,
Yep.
I
that's a
don't care what
fact.
any type of violence goes viral. Whether if it's rape, brutality, them shits go through the roof, and it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Bad news travel faster than good news do any day.
Yeah,
That's a
that's a
fact.
People
fact.
like to spread propaganda. Real
That's
shit.
all.
You know what I'm saying?
Good
That's like no
poison.
saying, man.
They'll talk
On
about your
the come up.
shortcomings faster than your accomplishments, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something. You ain't accomplishing shit unless you consider the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Uh huh. Uh
Word up.
huh.
It's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, they don't like us, but yet they use our music, they use our words to fund their movies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Their commercials,
Yeah.
their TV shows, but they don't like us. That's like the
Yeah,
kids, you know what I'm saying?
You know that okay.
They
You know what it is? They don't like
appropriated
us, but
hip
you know what
hop.
they do like? They don't like us, but you
Uh,
know what they do like? Control.
exactly.
That's what they care about. They don't care about whatever. As long as you could bring us the money and we could control, whatever whatever's
Exactly.
going on, we with it.
Oh shit, pardon me. Yeah, bro. But listen,
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I
the
just
why
left Turtle, right? And I told him,
yeah.
I said, listen, son, don't be a player, be an owner. He said, why? I said, what the fuck you mean why? I said, let me explain something to you. If this cracker got 2 to 300 million to give 4 or 5 different dudes on the same team, how
Yeah,
much money do you think he really got?
exactly.
Shit
Mhm.
like that. You know what I'm saying? Really
Yeah,
controlling some shit.
yeah.
We got
That's what
all
that,
these niggas that's
that
dying for
yeah,
the block. You got niggas that's dying for the blocks, and your moms is busting their ass to pay rent on the block. And as
Mhm.
soon as she missed a few payments, they kick her off the block. But
Mhm.
yet, are we running down on these y'all fets? No, the fuck we not. We act like they don't exist and keep going at our sandbox people.
yeah.
Shit crazy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Very disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Then we got these guys out here, they're supposed to be somebodies, and they're a whole lot of suckers. Don't tell me you's a leader, and as soon as you get a chance, you know what I'm saying, to be on a soapbox, you niggas are sitting there tearing down each other. But y'all the same ones that was claiming y'all was going against police, going against ops, and as soon as y'all get together on TV, you niggas start to drinking and start acting a motherfucking fool. To make
Yeah.
us look really fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is
Mm-hmm.
embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
Then on top of that, you got the, what I'm saying, the so-called viewers that's liking and shit and all that. It's like, listen, stop
They
being a dick
encouraging,
rider and check the big homie. Check the big
encourage,
homie. He's out
encouraging
of
the
pocket.
bullshit.
Exactly. Check the big homie. He doing meatball shit. Anybody know what I'm saying? Dick riding and kissing ass to be in a lane. Nigga, if you looking to be in another motherfucker's lane, you's a slave.
Pretty
Mhm.
much. You know
It's
what I'm
one
saying?
thing to support something, but see, when you supporting fuckery against your own, nigga,
Yeah,
you just like the motherfucking opposition.
that's a fact. That's a fact.
We are our own cancer, bro. We are our
Hmm.
own cancer to our own body.
You ain't
Shit
lying,
is
bro.
disgusting. It's disgusting.
You ain't
That's like,
lying.
you know what I'm saying, man? We got all these armies out here, and the armies is going against each other instead of going against the opposition. So, we look super weak. Yeah, it's more of us than them, but it's like, nigga, less is more because it's a control thing.
Mm-hmm.
Keep letting dudes run around and do what they do because, oh, he hooked you up with his moms. He gave you some drugs. He gave you a
He
package.
say
Like,
he
come
hooked
on,
you up
boy.
with
Like,
mom.
where's the integrity at? Ain't no integrity. All these dudes talk all that bullshit. Oh, we was doing this. Well, why we not still doing it? Why we not
Yeah,
still holding the fort down?
yeah.
Then on top of that, and as soon as somebody tell one of these so-called bosses something, niggas trying to fire you or basically get you fired on. But
Mm-hmm.
yet, you put rules for us to follow. But as soon as we tell you about this shit, oh listen, I made the rules. Oh, so okay, well you know what, nigga? You made the rules. Rules is meant to be broken, but
You
however,
broke
it's a
them.
consequence behind that too, though. It's a consequence
Exactly.
behind that. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
these so-called somebodies fell from grace. They was somebody then, they ain't nobody now. Now, see, this is what I can't respect about niggas like Dame Dash. He talk all
Mm-hmm.
this, yo, listen, once you tell on a nigga, it'll make a difference what you do or what you did. Everything you did is erased, but yet he was still on Apple Dick. Make no sense. You
Yo,
pop
bro.
all this shit and you was
This,
still on
this,
this man
this,
penis.
this, bro. This generation is weird, bro.
Yeah. And the
This
first
generation
thing
is
they
weird,
say,
bro. I'm
oh,
sorry, bro.
listen, he ain't telling nobody in the neighborhood. Nigga, that, come on, boy.
So
Like,
period.
how you even
That's
say
that
that?
favoritism shit.
That's
Exactly.
favoritism, bro. Favoritism kill gangsterism, bro. We know that.
Mhm.
Exactly.
You
That's
feel
what
me?
broke the rock up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shit, real shit.
yeah. Facts, 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 facts. But you
Word.
know, but you know, he do come off as a hater sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Exactly.
he do come off as
He's
a hater sometimes.
Basically he just bitter because he's not in the same position. But however, he messed that up for himself, just like others do. You know what I'm saying? Doing
Mm-hmm.
a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Do you want to pop shit about, yeah, yo, I made this nigga here? Well, go make another one.
Yeah, they make another hole. What he
You couldn't
said?
even do it.
Nigga said they made hole. Oh, go ahead,
Well,
so
make
make
it
another hole.
exactly. They haven't done it
Yeah,
yet.
and that there you
They
go.
still been they still been, I'm saying, failing.
Mm-hmm.
You running around here using children's pictures and selling them and not giving them children none of the proceeds. Come on, man. The
Yeah,
fuck is up with you? With
that's
you little
crazy.
kids. Stop it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, everybody got some weird shit going on
That's
around here.
crazy.
All right. You know what I'm saying? You know,
That's crazy,
as soon
bro.
as you know somebody getting on saying, man, a little bit of light, you know, they tear their own shit down. I think I'm saying all these YouTubers and
Yeah,
shit. It's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? They started off great, then they just start, oh, feeling themselves a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? Getting off
yeah.
topic and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Try not to know what I'm saying, get involved with that.
Yeah, I be knowing. So look, man. You having young youths that's in school. So we think about that, like when you think about the importance of Black history in the school. I don't think it should be just delegated to 1 month neither. I think it should be delegated all throughout
All
the
year round.
all year round to the throughout the course because a lot of stories that they tell about certain things, a lot of inventions were stolen.
Oh, that's a fact.
So you know, certain things need to be spoken about. The cotton gin with Eli Whitney, shit like that. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So like, the brother was very inquisitive to come up with something like that under the circumstances, you know. So
Right.
that shows you what the Most High could do. The Most High can give you a mindset to be able to create something that's creating resources for the community. So
Mm-hmm.
so so basically, them niggas picking cotton all throughout the field, sweating all day. Let me create
Word.
an invention that's going to cut the time and the manpower
And the pain, because see, people
and the
don't know
pain. Yeah,
cotton got thorns on that shit the same way
yeah,
roses do. So,
exactly.
they got you in the field all day picking that shit, and if you ain't picking a certain amount, they whipping your ass out there. Say they starving you. Say, man, they're
Yeah,
not giving you water. But yet they want you to work. And yet these are so-called Christian men. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Believers of the white God in Jesus. You know what I'm saying? And yet, this is how y'all treat God's people?
yeah,
Y'all running around here buck breaking men, you know what I'm saying, man, raping men in front of their children and wives, and
yeah,
y'all call that, saying, yeah, control? No. You motherfuckers are just full blown homosexuals.
yeah.
That's what they do. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
But this,
saying? If
this
they not
hold,
sleeping
hold,
with other
hold,
men,
hold, hold
they
on, hold,
sleeping
hold
with
on,
animals,
bro.
homie.
Hold
Yeah,
on, bro. Hold on, bro. Look, we
yeah.
not we not talking no hate speech or nothing like that. We're just speaking knowledge that's going, that's already out there. So there's no hate speech,
No, that's facts. It's not a
nothing
hate
like
speech.
that. We
No,
just
see,
speaking
no, see, it's one
facts.
thing to promote, saying, emotional shit and all that, but these are facts. So nothing
Yeah,
that's been said is nothing that hasn't been said or heard or reviewed before because it's factual information. This is factual knowledge.
yeah,
So,
I agree.
it ain't about the hate, saying it's the fact that, saying like, it's like, damn, like, why we ain't accomplished what we supposed to accomplish yet?
You know, it could be. It's a lot of factors to that, though. You know, you want to say drugs played a major part in demise of black men and women. You know what I'm saying? The drugs definitely played a part, man. It put a big
damper
stagnation.
on that situation.
Yeah, it was a big stagnation once, I guess it was considered fun, and started off with dope, with heroin. Heroin swept through the neighborhoods first. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Heroin swept through the neighborhoods first, and you seen what that did to them, right? The coke era was more about fun, and then when crack came, it did a number on us. And now they got drugs out here now that's killing people with fentanyl. So is I just tell people, man, stay drug free, yo. You don't need that poison. You don't need no poison in your bodies. Everybody can't take everything, but having fun has consequences too,
But you know
especially
what
when you're not
everybody's
thinking it.
excuse is? Here's
Uh
everybody's
huh.
excuse. Well, listen, I'm gonna die anyway. Listen, stupid. Let's die naturally. You know what I'm saying?
Naturally, yeah.
Naturally. You know what I'm
Old
saying?
age, old age.
Hey, listen, right? It's
Yeah,
sad when you got old people in the 80s and 90s and hundreds that's living. We got these children out here dying at 14, 15, 16 off of drugs. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Unthinkable violence. You know what I'm saying? Because of the drugs.
yeah,
And
yeah,
it's like all these so-called teachers are like, yo, teach them, teach these youngins that shit is a no-go. But as long as they putting a few dollars in your pocket, you sending them, listen, you know what I'm saying, man? These ain't my children. Actually, they are.
they are.
We
Yeah,
all the same
exactly.
village. We all the same tribe. I don't
Yeah,
care what name you know what I'm saying, tack onto it. We all one and the same at the end of the day.
yeah, I agree. I
You
totally
know?
agree, my brother. Totally agree,
Word.
man. Me having young children that's in school, I think is important. But I try to teach them what they need to know, in the home. You know what I'm saying? So they aware. You know, I'm going to teach you something. That's what I'm going to do. You know, if you don't remember nothing else about me, you gonna remember, my daddy tried to teach me some shit. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? Yeah,
Facts.
yeah. So, but
That's,
with
uh,
kids, some kids listen, some kids don't. So you gotta, you gotta figure out the right approach and figure out the right way to be able to reach them. You know, so
that's a fact.
it's yeah,
Because I tell my
yeah,
children all the time, I said, listen, I can't live your life for you, even though, I would love to. However, God made obstacles for a reason.
yeah.
God gave us struggle for a reason.
Uh huh.
Those that's not used to a struggle don't know what it is, to not to have. Like the Black Monday shit, you know what I'm saying? Where motherfuckers was jumping out of windows and all that, you know what I'm saying? Because the stocks crash and all this other shit, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
man?
they made a
These
movie
niggas never
about
had
that. They,
jobs.
they, they made a TV show about that, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They never had
Yeah,
jobs or no nothing. So, everything was given to them. So, they don't know how to work. They don't know how to, know what I'm saying, man, use their hands,
yeah,
except for nothing but counting money and writing checks.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So, I tell people, like, listen, these motherfuckers ain't no saying better than us. They just better focused. We choose to focus on things that really don't mean nothing.
that
That's like
doesn't
if you look at
matter. Exactly. Yeah,
it's like, come on, like, listen, niggas is focused on foreign this, foreign that. Nigga, you don't even have a goddamn passport, but you worrying about foreign this, foreign that. You can't even speak another language, but you worrying about foreign shit.
oh, then they just say that a Trav got hit up in Colombia.
Uh-huh.
That's true.
I don't know if that's true, but I'm saying that's what was said.
Yeah,
Tribe from Queens.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
But but it's kind
I
of but it's
seen
kind of
some.
weird. It's kind of weird because you know what I'm saying. Man, they publicize everything. You rarely see stuff on that right there if it's true or not.
Yeah, I mean, but I guess it's some niggas watching his page so much they they decipher something like that.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, I'm a blogger, but I ain't into it like that.
Hey, listen. It's one thing to be a blogger. It's another thing to be a troll. You heard?
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I
Word.
ain't. Yeah, I
Word. Because
ain't. I ain't
you got
into
some of
niggas'
these dudes.
lives like that.
They,
Yeah,
hey, listen. I say you got some of these dudes out here. You know what I'm saying? They running around with the serious capping. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Especially, you know what I'm saying, dudes from the old 50 organization. It's like, dude, like, we don't do that. It's like, why do you have to lie to get ahead? Because it make you look suspect when you're lying about simple stuff that people know, which is basic information.
Mhm.
Hey, you know what I'm saying,
that's a
man? You're
fact.
acting
That's a
like you
fact.
out here in
Yeah,
Brooklyn, but you're hiding out in Florida, dude. Like, come on, Cole. Like, come on, dude. Like, cut it out. Too
yeah,
old for that.
yeah,
The whole time he been locked up, he been in a box because he's a box bunny. Boy, don't put in no work. He one of them dudes, you know what I'm saying, they get caught, you know what I'm saying, man, freaking off the staff and go to the box and, you know, getting caught with fishing lines and all other nonsense and max out the box.
yeah.
But yeah, you run around telling people, yeah, I was here. No, you was in PC. You didn't want to go to population because you know what they're gonna do to you.
Yeah.
Dudes in the box talking to Frank Stan all day long. Yeah, you know you can't go to population, especially when you know you're not built like that. It's like all the faking has to stop. Faking is the new real if you look at it. Everybody capping.
You
Everybody
think?
capping. Reality TV is scripted. How you gonna talk about this is reality TV and I
That's
got
a
a
fact.
whole script to memorize?
Yeah.
You don't pay attention to none of
They
that
they
shit. That
they,
shit is
they put
garbage.
they putting fights together. Yeah.
Exactly.
You gonna fight this person this week.
Right
Next
up.
week you gonna fight
Wrestling.
that person.
On Jerry Springer type of time.
Facts, 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 facts.
Uh,
Yeah, man. So look, man, who you listening to right now in the music game right now?
uh, but as far as I'm saying, rap go, our favorite, I'm saying, old school guys, but the new schoolers, you know what I'm saying? I listen to Ross Swish. I listen to Ron Suno, uh, the fake ass Pop Smoke dude, you know what I'm saying, man? Dusty Locane, you know what I'm saying, man? He's entertaining.
He's entertaining.
Exactly. Because it's like, come on, man. Like, you waited for this man to pass for you to jack his style. Something like, you know what I'm saying, somewhat what Sean did with Biggie. But see, Sean ain't do that. Puff did that.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on, like, like, where is the originality at? You got all these dudes messing up original beats, can't spit on them, can't spit, period. Anybody
Yeah.
running around with this mumble rap shit. And see, if you pay attention to the dudes in the South, they drink that lean to listen to that garbage ass music out there. Now, they got hot beats, even got hot hooks, but the lyrics are suspect. Now, you got a selected few dudes out there who is real spitters. The rest of them niggas is trash. I could take bums off the street and put them in a booth and do the same exact shit.
Mhm.
You got people, you got people out here spending 15, $16 on trash ass mixtapes.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man. Like, where's the quality? Ain't none. Every time you turn around,
You know what
New
it is?
York, New
I
York
think
is lap dancing.
I think yeah, New York been lap dancing and it's been
Word.
going on for a long time. But look, bro, the drugs is the reason why niggas don't listen to lyrics, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah,
They
niggas
want to
don't like
slow.
listening to lyrics. They rather hear
Everything is slurred.
a beat in the hook. You know
Everything
what I'm
is
saying?
slurred.
All they care
Word
about is
up.
the beat and the chorus. That's all they care about. If you got a catchy hook,
Exactly.
you got a hard bass beat or something these bitches could twerk over. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Because everything you hear is, oh, I'm off the lean. I'm on the bean. I'm on a Percocet. Like, damn, boy. Like, I remember, nigga, as little kids, we ain't like taking cough syrup. And we
Yeah.
used to be sick and fucked up. These niggas are drinking that shit for recreation, mixing it with soda.
Nah, that's wicked. You know.
All these
All right,
niggas that
so
died
look,
off that
look,
shit.
look, look,
Yeah.
look. There's a bunch of trash music running around. So let's
Mm-hmm.
talk about it. Um, let's talk about it. What you think about you like drill music, bro?
Bro, let me tell you something. That drill shit. At first, is only selected few dudes that know how to lay it down. The rest of these lollipop dudes that's just saying cornball shit all day long. I'm spinning the block, good bow, and man, shut the hell up,
Yo, bro, that shit sound like a bunch of noise sometimes, bro.
bro. That's exactly what it is. And all of a sudden, everybody got this 6ix9ine shit going on. All this screaming and man, listen,
Oh, that's that
nobody wants to
Bronx
hear that
shit.
all day.
That's
I said,
them Bronx
bro,
drill rappers. Them Bronx
bro,
drill rappers.
and a lot of them niggas is whack. A lot of them Queens drill niggas is whack too. And see, I never knew it
Yeah,
was Queens drill rappers, bro.
yeah, yeah.
At this
Niggas
point,
thinking
there are
it.
rappers all over the world.
Yeah, that
I'm
drill
like,
rap is definitely all over the world, but that definitely,
it is,
bro.
but it's like, listen, it's like, come on, like, get a real craft going on. Everybody using the same beat, everybody jacking the same flow. It's like, do I really gotta listen to this shit? Then they
Facts.
wonder, then they wonder why they're not making no money. Cause you running around here with all this cornball ass beef, trying to capitalize off of shit that 50 done done. And listen, find a new format. This ain't for y'all. You niggas is actually dying out here for nothing. You coming fresh off the porch. Your first blunt, niggas is rolling you up and firing on you.
Yeah.
They doing too much. Then everybody's supposed to be official. These niggas is snitching all day long in their lyrics. I mean, like word for word. It's like, damn, nigga, you might as well walk into
Word.
the precinct
Exactly.
and give a confession.
Word for word, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And the
Word
sad
for
part is,
word, bro.
and the sad part, right? You know what I'm saying? You got Jigga Man, you know, he allegedly, you know what I'm saying, stop the courts in New York from, you know what I'm saying, using certain things, you know what I'm saying, man, against a man case. But it's like, you got the same dummies still doing the same shit. So, you know, when you got dudes like Casanova and all these other dudes, you know what I'm saying, caught up in a web, niggas is crying a bitch. And nigga, you know what you was up against, but everybody think it's a game. You know what I'm saying? Everybody screaming this, oh, I'm Illuminati. Nigga, Illuminati niggas is not broke. Number two, Illuminati niggas don't tell niggas that they Illuminati in the first place.
yeah.
You got a nigga who can't even go, yeah, I'm down with the Illuminati. Man, go shut up. Just because you suck a penis, that has nothing to do with Illuminati shit, nigga.
Ain't no
That's
black
what you wanted to
people.
do. That's what
Look,
you wanted to do.
ain't no black people part of Illuminati, my nigga. So I don't know why niggas be thinking that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, like
Ain't
niggas is
no
like
black
real
ain't no black people
clowns.
part of Illuminati. I'm sorry. Niggas is bugged out for be thinking shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Shit,
Yeah.
niggas won't read Behold a Pale Horse, but they
They
read
get,
all
you know,
sorts of lollipop shit all day.
niggas get Illuminati and Freemason confused.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it
Definitely.
Facts.
is.
I agree. Well,
Word.
the best thing you could do is pick up a book. When they say knowledge is infinite, man. Knowledge is power, man. I strongly suggest y'all pick up a book, man. Pick up a book, man, to broaden your vocabulary. You know,
Exactly.
it'll help you to be able to be in any room and speak and be able to communicate. You know,
Definitely.
pick up a book, man. You know, yeah,
Word. And a lot of these niggas don't like to read. You
And
know
the
what I'm saying?
thing
These
is,
niggas is picture gangsters.
you don't even need to pick up a book nowadays. They got read alongs. They
With
got
the
if you
audibles
can't
and all
read,
that.
they got
audio
audibles.
book,
If you can't read, they
yeah,
got audibles. And if
yeah.
you don't, you could just listen to a nigga read on YouTube or
That's
But
the
they don't want
fact.
to hear none of that because it's not entertaining to them.
information could be done in so many different ways. You don't got to read it. You can
Oh, of
listen.
course.
Like people, I mean, if it's for the ones that want to, they gonna do it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
But you
I
know what it
agree.
is though? A lot of these, you know what I'm saying, imbeciles out here got very low attention span. So, if it's not, some 1, 2, 3 shit, you know what I'm saying, man, they don't want to get involved.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
the sad part. Because see, it takes perfection to get somewhere. And see, everybody think that a person successful just came out of nowhere. No, they didn't failed 1,000 times before they
No,
actually got to where they at.
exactly,
So once they get there, they try their best not to fall below standards again.
exactly.
Word.
You learn by trial and error in a
Facts.
lot of
Mm-hmm.
in a lot of situations, you know.
Word.
But as they say, practice make perfect. You feel me? So
Exactly.
you don't ever think you ever going to become a rapper and you just it's going to be fly by night. It don't ever have work like that. You know, some niggas get lucky and they happen to know somebody that could put them on, but it don't be like that. It's always hard work. And,
Exactly.
and then you find out then you find out years later that they've been in the game longer than you thought. You know, Word.
Exactly. That's
Yeah,
like everybody think 50 just came out of nowhere and sold 10 million albums. Man, that nigga had a few flops before then. He done went through some shit
exactly,
before he got to where he at. Before he got with
exactly.
Dre and Eminem and all that. You know what I'm saying? Track masters did all types of wild shit to him and all that. It's like, come on.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit,
Facts,
everybody came a
facts.
long way. Even Jay-Z, I tell you, Jay-Z came from nothing. You know what I'm saying? You sharing a label with two other niggas.
All
Then on
right.
top of that, you sharing a label with two other individuals. However, half the company is owned by your parent label. So it was like, what's really happening?
Yeah.
It took time for him, to get that momentum up. Yo, listen, these records ain't selling fast enough. You know what I'm saying, man? Let's get this clothes, this
Yeah.
champagne, these movies popping, you know what I'm saying? This ghost writing, shit like that.
Nah, but they said Jay-Z said he actually really learned about the business when he did the Nutty Professor soundtrack with that song.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah,
ain't no nigga.
yeah, ain't no nigga. Yeah, he
Uh,
said that's when he really learned about the business side of things. Um, like I said, I guess you learn by trial and error. You know what I'm saying? And if a
Definitely.
nigga many of these guys go into this game with the notion and don't want to do paperwork on whatever they doing, and you're not gonna get nowhere like that because you missing out on royalties that you could be earning.
Hey, listen, don't like to read, right? That's like right when the locks was going at it with Puff, free the locks. Now, the most saddest thing in the
Yeah.
world, y'all run around trying to get support from other people like this man just did y'all dirty off the rip. Y'all friend from your hometown, Mary J. Blige told y'all, don't sign no contracts. Go get a lawyer to read and comprehend what's going on. But y'all was just so caught up
Exactly.
with the
Yeah.
flashiness. You know what
I
I'm saying?
Mm, yeah.
And, and
But
think about it.
the weird part is they try
Mm.
to, you know, they try to denounce the flashy shit like, oh, it was fucking up our image and all that and all that. Nigga, that nigga made y'all hot. Nigga
That's a
wasn't
fact.
that nigga made y'all hot. He made sure that niggas heard y'all.
But here
I
was the
don't.
biggest problem, though, right?
Uh huh.
They looking at what Biggie Smalls is getting. First and foremost, Biggie Smalls is a superstar that's selling 2 or 3 million out the gate. It's three of y'all, and y'all can't even go gold like that. So the money ain't gonna be there.
Yeah.
So you know what? The dude had y'all writing hits for him, and he still wasn't paying y'all. Why? Because y'all
Right.
not paying attention. Everybody selling publisher for dirt cheap and all this other shit. Now you running around here with the
Right.
rape you record skit and all that, know what I'm saying? Which was funny, but it was serious because it was real.
That's a
definitely
fact.
was real.
That's
You
a
know what I'm
fact.
saying? It's like, business and friendship, you know what I'm saying? It's like business is business. That's why they tell people, yo, family doesn't mix when they in your business with you because family play games. They don't take shit seriously because it's you. They know you.
Yeah.
Well, outsiders is a different story. They don't know
Yeah.
what's on their minds, how they going to come at them and shit like that.
Yeah.
And this
Yeah.
is a
I mean,
all the time problem.
but even family, make that mistake of looking at someone. It's like being dismissive to whatever their endeavors are. You know what I'm saying? You can't be
Yeah,
dismissive. You can't be dismissive, especially if somebody has
no,
something that is really, like a pot of gold at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So, you gotta look at life, you know, people is just fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
People is
yeah.
just fucked up, bro. People is just fucked up, bro. People is just fucked up at the end
Wow.
of the day, man. But yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? I
Some
just
people
been
just
working
ain't used to
hard,
success.
man.
Oh yeah, as
Yeah,
you should. You know what I'm saying?
I just been working hard, man. And I thank you for bringing this topic up. You know what I'm saying? I
You
want to
know how we do.
expound. Yeah, I want to expound a little more. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Before you came on, I was reading some information that I came across. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go.
Yeah,
We're gonna get back into it and go back into my thing right here. Show this part
definitely.
right here.
Hmm.
All right. So look. All right. So they say here's a look at the states that have stopped debating and successfully taken steps to outright ban Black history and Black culture in their curriculum, including some that are on the brink of getting bills passed. All right. Alabama.
Mm.
All right. Alabama. Alabama. We all know what's going on with Alabama, right? But I'm gonna read something to
Oh
you.
yeah.
It said, let's talk about it. Republican State Representative Ed Oliver halted a bill that would
Uh,
require semester-long African American history course being included in the public school curriculum for children kindergarten through 12th grade. The lessons would
Throw ahead.
naturally include reviewing the history of slavery in America, but would also
Okay.
teach students about the important contributions Black people have made in this country. Nonetheless, Oliver is convinced that coursework that focuses on race and gender would teach divisive concepts like United States is inherently racist or sexist.
Mm.
So that's it goes back to what we spoke about earlier of the different agendas that's being pushed upon our children. So
Exactly.
you know, but look, dig this though. In 1861, Montgomery,
Yes, yes.
Alabama had more slave depots than they had churches. A century
Hmm.
later, the state, already notorious for a history of racial terror and lynchings, became known as one of the most segregated places in the country. It was there that Dr. Martin Luther King was arrested for standing up in a peaceful protest against injustice and put in solitary confinement. Nonviolent protesters like King, fighting for segregation's end, were doused by high pressure fire hoses and mauled by police attack dogs. You know what I'm saying? So if
Hmm.
if you remember, there were images, floating around when you was younger. Like maybe you saw Eyes on the Prize or something, and Eyes of the Prize on Channel 13 used to show these images of the people being doused with fire hoses and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's a
You see,
fact.
Yeah. So
seen it in movies
How,
too.
yeah, definitely
matter
a
of
bunch
fact,
of
right?
movies.
Not to
Uh
take
huh.
away from what y'all saying, right? Remember when the COVID first, man, kicked off and they were like, listen, six to a group?
Yeah.
Basically, where was this at? This was in Bushwick, right? They wasn't respecting what police were saying. Like the Jews thought they was better than the police. Don't you know the firemen was hosing their asses down?
Oh wow.
But they didn't talk about too much of that. But it's videos of that going on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
man. Y'all think y'all large in life? Let us show you. So it's
Yeah.
like, listen, man, it getting too big for your bridges. And just like Kanye West, it's the same. They put position, then you feel like you ain't equal, then you want to start exposing shit. So they shut you down and let you know that we ain't playing with you.
Yeah. All
And
right. So Arkansas. Hold on. Let's talk about Arkansas.
mm-hmm.
Arkansas already banned it. Now let's talk about it. An executive
Mm-hmm.
order from Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders characterizes critical race theory (CRT) as an anti-ethical to the traditional American values of neutrality, equality, and fairness. Now, CRT, it says, emphasizes skin color as a person's primary characteristic, thereby resurrecting segregationist values which America has fought so hard to reject. But of course, as the parent, if you like to teach your children about African American contributions, the state government gives you permission as if you needed it. All
Mm.
right. When they say, but really though, part of the history for the state wants to keep hidden includes the Elaine massacre on September 30th of 1919, which is known as one of the most bloodiest race riots in U.S. It started when some 100 African Americans, mostly
Two chocolate
sharecroppers,
paydays.
met met at a progressive farmers household union to discuss getting better pay for their cotton sales. As a result, about 200 black people were killed by white mobs over the course of several days. U.S. troops were eventually called in, and the mob finally dispersed on October 2nd.
Mm.
That's crazy.
Florida. Now, Florida, let's talk about it. Now, well,
Oh
well,
yeah.
well, there's a lot going on in Sunshine State. In 1994, when Florida mandated that African American history be taught, Ron DeSantis was a teenager in the state public school system. Today, Florida is counted among several other states that have banned public schools from teaching critical race theory. DeSantis, now the state's governor, is arguably the loudest anti-CRT spokesperson. He is one of the most biggest critics of the College Board's proposed advanced placement African American studies course, saying we want education, not indoctrination. He said DeSantis believes the AP course violates his Stop Woke Act that prohibits any introduction that defines people as necessarily oppressed or privileged based on their race. To please the governor and other conservatives, the College Board has since watered down the curriculum, removing content related to Black Lives Matter and Black feminist writers and scholars associated with a critical race theory, like Bell Hooks, Columbia law professor Kimberly W. Crenshaw, and Ta Coates. But really, though, while Nicole Hannah Jones' 1619 project documented the arrival of enslaved Africans to America's colonies, slavery, and the Spanish control of Florida predates their arrival by about 100 years. By the time the American Civil War began, 50 of Florida's population consisted of enslaved Africans. We were the primary labor force of the cotton plantations and endured inhumane treatment working the sugar plantations. Nearly 80 years later, after President Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation into law, the U.S. Sugar Corporation was still enslaved black people to work their sugarcane fields as of recently as 1942. Wow. You knew that, bro?
Nah.
I ain't never knew that. That's crazy, bro. 1942, sugarcane factories, sugarcane fields, Georgia, they banning in progress, right? But you know, we everybody know what's going on in Georgia. Idaho is banned. Iowa is banned. Kentucky the band is in progress in Kentucky. Louisiana, the band is in progress. Michigan, the band is in progress. Missouri, the band is in progress. Montana, the band is in progress. New Hampshire is banned. Ohio, the ban is in progress. Oklahoma is banned. Pennsylvania's ban is in progress. Rhode Island, the ban is in progress. South Carolina, the ban is in progress. Tennessee is banned. Texas ban was in progress, but now they just passed it. So this is a little bit outdated. So, Utah, the ban is in progress. Washington, the ban is in progress. West Virginia, the ban is in progress. Wisconsin, the ban is in progress. And that's it for right now. Yeah. Yeah, but that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Them policies that they be making, the policy
Uh-huh.
holders is the police. You know what I'm saying? Like certain shit doesn't apply to us. That's like when they were talking about, oh, what I'm saying, we only 3/5 of a man. How we 3/5 of a man and we the original man? So what the hell are you if we're 3/5?
That's crazy. And it's weird to me. I never understood certain things about history. So I'm like, we grew up in a wild, what they call us, Generation X,
Yeah.
right? Generation X, right? So okay, we grew up in wild times where niggas don't be having nothing. So I, I just wonder, like me, I could never be a slave. I would have been dead. They would have hung me.
Well, that's a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying? They would have hung me. And I definitely would not be going out without a fight neither. You know what I'm saying? Word.
Hey, listen, the most saddest part about anything, right?
Yeah.
When we fighting for hours, we savages, you know what I'm saying, man? We disobedient. How we disobedient and you oppressing us?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
However, however, when they go against the government, it's called, civil war. So why it ain't the
Yeah.
same thing when we go through?
Exactly. Hmm.
And like I said, everybody play word semantics. You know what I'm saying?
But
Come to
the
us, we
same
always.
the same thing that they try to get away from England from, what I'm saying? They came over here. They try to get away from paying taxes, being, you know, second class citizens over there across seas in Europe and all that. So they wound up bringing that shit over here, and
Word up. They
history
do the same thing
repeat.
for the people.
Yeah, now they doing the same thing to the people. It's the same shit happens over and over again. You see this shit all the time. You see a group of people. They got numbers. They start oppressing the people. You know what I'm saying? You see what you see this shit all the time. So
Yeah.
yeah, man. But eh, I think any of y'all watching this later on, look, Black history should be taught all year round. But to be honest with you, you should not just wait for the school to teach it. You should be able to teach your children this. You know,
Charity starts at home.
yeah, it definitely
Before you
does.
socialize with the outside world, you socialize inside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. You know, so you don't want your kids to try to figure it out later. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be able to
Exactly.
teach them.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. But
mm.
we got I strongly suggest y'all pick up some books. You know what I'm saying? Different books that to teach you some things. Um, beware, behold the pale horse. That one. You know,
That's it. Yeah.
Niggas the gods. You know what I'm saying?
Book that
Word.
sat by the door.
Yeah, swoop that side by the door. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, the
Word.
I'm forgetting. I'm forgetting something. Blood in my eyes. You know, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Teach you some revolution shit. You know. Um, there's many different literatures out there that y'all can learn from. But I strongly suggest you go read a book. You know, read a book and give you some knowledge, man. You know, especially read about your people, man. You know, our people. We come from greatness, and it shows. You know, we're the most emulated group of people. They emulate us. You know, they want to be like us. You just gotta learn how to capitalize off your own strengths. That's all I could share with you people out there in the world. You gotta capitalize off your own strengths, you know, because that's how life is, yo. You know, you don't want to work for someone, then I strongly suggest you learn to work for yourself and you
Hey,
learn how to
listen.
put it together. Yeah,
And then you got people saying who don't want to work, you know what I'm saying, man, but they want to try to live off the land. Like that shit don't add up.
definitely don't. Definitely don't. You know what I'm saying?
People think shit will just gonna be handed to them.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. But yeah,
Or,
people, we thank y'all for tuning in. This is
oh yeah,
one episode, one of the first of many we about to put together. You know, we're gonna be on here more often. You know what I'm saying? We had to get it together. We back on our bearings, so we back on it, man. So we like to thank y'all for tuning in. This is hip hop raise me the blog.com. You know, shout out to motherfucking DeLeon boy. You know,
you
shout out to
know,
Jenny Hustle. My name is CEO Dream, man. This is hip hop raise me the blog.com. You know,
the
and
invisible
we out.
man. Oh yeah,
At that part. And we out.
that's right. All right.
And we out.